Thanks, Amanda. Do stay with us later on the programme this evening.
What Little Richard told comedian Rik Mayall to do to further his career.
I go anywhere in this world. I says, yes, I'd love to go anywhere in this world. I tell you the place to go. You better go to Leeds and get on Look North Leeds. That's the place to be. This is how I've arrived. A little bit.
Yes, absolutely brilliant, Gilly Cooper. Now, we've featured our fair share of politicians on Look North over the years, but perhaps none have been so dastardly and villainous as Sir Alan Bastard.
In recent times, Sir Alan has defected from the Conservatives to New Labour, and this week he's holding court at the Grand Opera House in York. Tom Ingle had the privilege of an audience with his alter ego, the one and only Rik Mayall.
Rik Mayall interview, take one.
There's been the most enormous disaster with the publicity with this particular theatre, which is the Grand Opera House, Leeds.
That's this.
I've got the city wrong.
Here.
That's a cut.
Rik Mayall interview, take two.
Normally, I would never do a character again. To start again, please.
Rik Mayall interview, take three.
How difficult a decision was it
Quite.
to come back to Bastard? Because, well, you say you never go back.
Bit.
You say you didn't go back.
We haven't started yet.
OK, all right, we'll start now then.
Welcome to the frenetic world of Rik Mayall. Don't get me wrong, he can be wonderfully convivial.
Well, it's just such a, an honour to be on Look North and Look North Leeds. Thank you very much. Hello, Look North Leeds. Because if you do Look North Leeds, I'm in York. Ha-ha. It's a great gag already.
It's very
good.
Now,
look, the important thing I want to say to you, Tom, thank you very much for having your programme.
Pleasure.
It's just sometimes
15 years, something like that.
it can be
And like I was trying to say earlier,
difficult to get a word in.
So he's crossed the floor, has he?
if you wouldn't mind not
Sorry.
interrupting Mr. Mayall when he's talking. Who is this, Tom?
Run the clips reel.
We're here to talk about Sir Alan Bastard, new statesman, politician, and after defecting, the inventor of New Labour. Oh, and currently on his soapbox at the York Grand Opera House.
Gordon Brown.
What? He's only got one eye.
That's one more than Blanket. This is Alan now in his prime. He's not a young yuppie bringing down Thatcher. This is a mature, powerful, international politician bringing down Tony Blair.
Sarah, I'm prepared to consider your proposals. First, I need you to do a little something for me.
Since the play's been running, I think it's 3 or perhaps 4 cabinet ministers have resigned or been in trouble since the play's on. It's that powerful a play.
You chalking up cabinet ministers on the dressing room wall as you go.
Well, I think Tony Blair's already worried about my play because there's been such bad publicity for the Grand Opera House, York, where I'm now. This is where Yorkshire, this is the only place in Yorkshire where I'm playing, and yet no one has heard of it. Because the posters, there's some mix-up with the posters, and they never appeared. So nobody in York knows that the play is on. This is a good house. You see, there's 3 people in it, me and Tom and Eddie the cameraman. That's a good audience for me.
So the show evolves. You see things in the paper and you stick the gags in the show.
Something will happen that week in the news, and Marks and Gran will supply me with some more gags for that week. So you can come and see it again and again. We've got some good stuff out of the Queen's birthday. We've got some very good stuff out of Press Cup.
Really, you don't say.
Yeah.
Oh, just cut to the end.
Rik, thank you very much indeed for joining us. And
Hello.
that's it, yes, I'm afraid.
I'll see you in York, punters. You want to see Rik being sexy? You better get down to the Royal Grand Opera Theatre House in Yorkie, Leeds.
And from the end of all our careers, back to you.
All I care about, I want to do the one thing that every man in Yorkshire wants to do. Excuse me. Give us a kiss, Jude. Snog me, snog me.
My word. You get more on this programme than you can justify. Good night.
And you kept your job after all this.
Because the way he spat out the grape.
Thank goodness it was Tom doing the intro.
Sorry, Judy.
Today.
Really sorry, Judy.
That's hilarious.
I'd love to have seen him jump on you. What would you have done live on television?
Exactly what Judith did.
Looks like you got